Welcome. Everyone, we appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. Here we go. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down. He's got a lane to the rim like that.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Bridges. Durant, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And it's powered home by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
And that one's good by Durant. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
To the paint. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now Towns. He has 6. Outside Brunson. And a miss there on the triple.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
The 3, Durant. Towns with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And the Rockets with possession here after New York picks up the 3 with their last shot. He drops it from range. Durant's got 6.
Right back at you, Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
There's the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. 1:46 left to play in the first. Pass to Towns. Over Smith. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Give him 8 points now.
A force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Smith outside. On the wing, Durant. The three is up. Durant with another miss. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Bridges. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Thompson outside. Durant for three. That doesn't go either for Durant. Knicks leading by 4. Here's Bridges.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Outside Eason. Pass to Smith. Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play. Rolling into open position right on cue.
Robinson with a steal. And it's powered home by Towns.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
For 3, Bridges. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Lets it fly. You got a piece of it.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Sengun getting it done.
Inside. Stolen by Anunoby. They're running. And Sengun throw it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. BA?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's good for 2. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes... Oh, man. Whoa! Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And it's New York with a rebound. To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Mikal Bridges picks up. Foul. That's his first foul. Durant looking around. Smith in the high post. Shot clock at 5. And Durant slams it home.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Anunoby can't get it to go. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Smith no good. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Up and over Smith. Alvarado outside. Fires the 3. Eason pulls it in.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Durant. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Rockets lead by 3. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Off target from outside. So it's the Knicks now. Pass to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Clarkson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, this is why teams are looking for combo guards. I mean, the defense didn't know which way to play Clarkson.
The 3, Durant. Now Easton. 5 to shoot. From deep. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 19 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Easton. Outside Durant. Unloads. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And that one's good. Clarkson. Smith right side. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead, up 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Houston leading by 5. Here's Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Sengun tasting the sauce up top.
And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Karl-Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you, Brian.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Durant way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Durant draws the double. Here's Eason. Hits the three-pointer. Eason's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. A 12-point game. New York working the ball around now. That one's down for Brunson.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Thompson right side. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Knicks making a change here. Knicks trail by 11. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Graham.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The Rockets lead by 11. Here's Thompson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Josh Hart. It's Thompson, high post. 10 points for him. For three, Durant. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 13. Anunoby for three. Connects from downtown. Anunoby's got 5.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Here's Durant. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And the Knicks with the possession here. And here's Brunson from the arc. Thompson with some nice D. Minute 32 left in the third. Şengün, the screen. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Thompson. 5 on the clock. Now Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
.58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Eason. Durant for three. Drains the triple. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Durant. He shoots it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Hi, and welcome. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. It's stolen by Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Thompson. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And here are the Spurs. Richard, Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a three. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Kept alive. Back to Cornette. A putback. Here's Wembanyama.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Castle. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the game to go. This past offseason, the Rockets had to find a balance, Richard, between adding talent and maintaining chemistry.
Yeah, that's because continuity was a big factor in their success. But they also understand that in order to win in the postseason, you need star power.
Now, here's Durant. He's got 6. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Pass to Cornette. Johnson in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 6. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
And you look at these Rockets. Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to meet that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Now, Vassell, following Durant's three-point attempt. Adams, some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Left side, KD. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Eason's got 5 points so far.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's the Houston Rockets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And Harper slams it in.
Well, he's showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time. How long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Back to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Durant launches from deep. The quick look, no good that time. Inside, Vassell. Eason grabs the board. Durant deciding where to go with it. Thompson right side. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
San Antonio making a switch here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Harper. Barnes outside. Launches from deep. Fires away from outside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And here are the Rockets now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
KD with the bucket.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And, Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he is just such an instinctive playmaker.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Spurs trailed by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stolen by Durant. And Thompson throws it down.
KD using those long arms to disrupt the passing lanes.
They need this one. And Harper slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Thompson. Rebound, San Antonio. Pass to Barnes. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And the Spurs making a change here. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Come get it, come get it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. On defense, the Spurs. It's a 13-point game. And Adams with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
For 3, Durant. Kevin Durant. Bullseye! Money on the 3.
And Durant plays with real competitive fire, which makes him so important.
And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Durant just inside the line. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Bryant. Outside, Fox. Back to Bryant. Here's Champagnie. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Eason.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Will return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now, Shepherd hasn't made one yet. 5 on the clock. Over Castle. Shots good by Green.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Eason. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second basket.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wembanyama down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The problem with Wemby is how you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk.
With the drive. Adams' shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Eason. Durant for 3. Drains it. From beyond the arc. Durant's got 31.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
And the basket by Vassell.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Down low. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 18. To the paint. Here's Smith. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. To the middle. Outside for Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Johnson outside. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Just off the run. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And stolen by Castle. Thompson left side. Back to Durant. That's it.
Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian. Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Three from Curry. And it's Houston's ball. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Pass to Porzingis. Curry gets the bucket.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Durant for three. Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Porzingis. Curry surveys. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Back to Curry. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Durant with the bucket.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Pulls up, high post. Yes, on the jumper. Curry's got 6.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Thompson goes in to get it back. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. Houston needs to get off a shot. Durant, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hello, Brian. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. .149 left in the opening quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Curry really runs the offense well. Knows exactly the time to either shoot it or give it up to his teammates.
He was all alone on that one. Durant's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Back to Curry. Moody on the wing. The 3 is up. Adams grabs the miss. Houston in the lead. Durant with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Podziemski. Launches it. On target from range. He has 6.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Pass to Moody. Outside Porzingis. And the Warriors with another 3. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Now here's Curry. Left side, Porzingis. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Thompson scanning the floor. Rebounded by Butler.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Boy, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But, boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Pass to Moody. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Outside Durant. Down low. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The three, Porzingis. Another three for Golden State.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
The three, Durant. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 16 points now.
Man, this is just... fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Pass to Eason. Now here's Adams, defended by Porzingis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. They double-team Durant. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. And the Rockets hit again from deep. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps. Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Adams a screen. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Yeah, he's in his best.
From beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
He drops it from range. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Now here's Thompson.
Come on now.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Houston working the ball around. They get the rebound. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Thompson. He's got 10. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And the Rockets making a change here. Warriors on D. 9-point game. Pure from 3-point range.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Thompson. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
And here's Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got 20 points.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Smith outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have... been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
Look, Butler will get his shot now, forcing his way inside that time.
Jacks up a three. He buries it from 3. And now just a 5-point Houston lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Pass to Durant. Over Butler. And that time also a missed shot. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Pass to Durant. The 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
And the balance Curry possesses is unique. Impressive at staying in control even when he gets fouled.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., you can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
They double team Durant. Thompson right side. Durant looking around. Oh, KD returns the fire.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Outside Porzingis. Moody with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. To the inside. Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
A 3-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
And the Warriors miss again. And here are the Rockets now. Pass to Eason. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Curry. Now here's Porzingis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Five ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 35 points for Durant.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Warriors trail by 5. Right side, Porzingis. Left side, Moody. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow. Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Butler on the wing. The dive for the ball. Thompson with a steal. For 3, Durant. Oh, KD from downtown. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Butler with a steal. To the middle. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Houston leading by 3. Outside Durant. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Durant's got 44.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Thompson. Oh! What a hammer! Oh, man!
Well, you see Thompson's explosion there. I mean, just an insanely quick first step. All the defender can do is bump him. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Durant draws the double. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Here goes Steph. Got a hand on it.
Look at how Sengun attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
Here's Curry. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Smith. The Rockets lead by 5. Picked by Smith. Durant. Durant taking it in close.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Butler for 3. Buries it from outside.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
Smith outside. Now Durant. Durant draws the double. Puts up the tray. Now Sengun. Outside Durant. Now Smith. Porzingis there for the rebound. Now Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. On the attack, Curry jacks up a 3. Sengun pulls it down.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Here's Thompson. Now Sengun. They double team Durant. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The 3 is off. Sengun with it.